Hello, Capricorn. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using The Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan, or Witch's Tarot, actually. Yep. Illustrated by Mark Evans. Keep putting the in there. Just for fun. Supportive Oracle cards, Magical Spell cards by Lucy Havendish. Illustrated by Jesse Reisch. Reisch is R-E-I-S-C-H. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got for you guys. Well, you have very, I want to say stereotypical energy. Because they're giving me organization and the Knight of Pentacles, plus the Two of Wands. Which all of this together, to me, that sounds like Capricorn very easily. Making decisions, sticking to the plan. Even though you're heading somewhere, you're usually thinking about other things and just deciding if you're going to keep it on plan, if something needs to change, or evaluating it as you go. You got organization here. I feel like when I'm looking at the Two of Wands for you, the whole thing is like, as I go through it, I'm going to keep evaluating. As I keep moving forward, I'm going to see if this is working well, and I'm going to adjust it. It's like I feel like I have a small knob, and I'm just slightly adjusting it here and there, just tuning it in a little better. This doesn't feel bad at all. This feels very good. It's kind of like there's changes here with the Two of Wands, but it's slow and sure changes, and let's just make sure we're doing the right thing and nothing really crazy. We're not jumping the tracks. In the environment, you got energy. That card keeps popping out a lot today. Energy and the Three of Cups. Nobody seems to be giving you a hard time about this. However you want to do it, that seems to be fine. I don't see anybody giving you a hard time. I think I like that. I also see people kind of supporting you. What you expect them to do, what you need them to do, they seem to be doing that. I don't see any type of problem. But I'm also getting, like, with the Eight of Cups here in the center, I don't think people want issues. And maybe that might be a big reason why this is easy at this point. They just don't want to cause issues. They're just kind of like, we'll go along with it energy. Which is not bad, but like instead of trying to get things to change or do things differently or whatever they usually do, because I feel like this might be an out of the norm situation, people are just kind of smoothly going along with things. Kind of like, no, we don't want issues, we just want to keep going, things are fine. It might be out of the norm though, but I feel like in this part, it's like, okay, everything's smooth sailing, okay, good. Now, a card fell out while I was shuffling. It is True Love Come to Me. And it had the King of Swords behind it. So, I think to you it's going to feel very random. Because when it comes forward, somebody has ideas. And they're like, whatever you're doing, they're kind of like, hey, next Tuesday, or is it next, are they giving a time frame? They might be giving a time frame. Like coming down the line, I see this coming and I want to be a part of that, or they want you to be a part of that. Depends how you're connected to this person. Something's coming on down the line and they're telling you either they want you to be a part of it or they're going to be a part of it and that's going to affect your situation, one of the two. It's coming on down the line. So it seems like they're respectful to how you handle things. Like they're not just throwing it on you like I'm leaving. It's not like that. But the way they're kind of like, they're telling you all the information at once, I think that's why it's kind of like, it seems to you like it's coming out of nowhere. Because like they're showing up, telling you they're going to be doing something. It's down the road a bit, but they got a lot of information behind it. Like they're giving a lot of thought. You're kind of like, ooh, they've been thinking about this for a while. They want to be a part of this. They're really excited about it, whatever it is. You've got the Page of Wands, which the Page, look at the kid on there. He looks so freaked out to me. That's usually the energy I get when I have this card. And I'm getting kind of like all right. They're clearly very invested in this. Again, for some of you, they want you to be a part of it. For others, they're just letting you know and it's going to affect your situation. When that happens, I don't think it's bad. It's just the intensity that's coming forward, kind of like, okay, this is happening. Shocks you a little bit. Not so bad. It's not the worst. You just got to kind of roll with it. I feel like when it's being said to you, you're kind of like, wait, well, how far is this going? how much is this going to entail? How far is this going to take me down the road. Like, oh, wait, well, how much are we talking about here? It's almost like someone saying, I need some money, and you're like, how much? Like, how much? Or like, the car breaks down, and you talk to the mechanic, and they're like, well, we got to replace this, that, and the other thing. And you're like, how much? Not that bad, nothing unreasonable, nothing that's not expected. I get the 10 of Pentacles with is that the 7 of Swords? No problems here. You absorb that information, whatever it is, I feel like you're agreeing with it. Kind of like, you know what, it's fine. It also helps that this person has been very easy to deal with lately. So it's kind of like, since they've been so easy to deal with, let's keep that energy going. I can go along with this. Everything stays together, moving on from any type of controversy. I mean, you could push back on some of it, but it's kind of like, it's fine. I just feel like you're in that mood, because kind of, it's fine. I can either spend the energy trying to fight against it, or I can spend the energy just going along with it. Either way, I'm going to have to deal with it. Might as well just go along with it. It makes this person happy. All right, that's fine. You got the Fool card with the Peace. I think you're keeping the peace here. Kind of like, I don't need to get in the way of this. I could, I'm just not going to. You just decide that's how you want to do it. The other person actually they get nerves about this. You just kind of go along with it. I think they were expecting you to push back, and you didn't. And now they're like, it's like the pressure is on. Like, okay, the Capricorn agreed with me. Now I got to make this worth it. Like, it's like all of a sudden it's hitting them. Like, now I have to prove it was good. I have to prove this was a smart choice. Seems like the Capricorn believes in me. So they're looking at this like, you think this can work out. Whatever they want to do, whether you're a part of it or not, they don't believe you would have said yes or been okay with it if you didn't believe that it would be okay or it would work out in some positive aspect. So that now they're like, okay, now the pressure's on. Now I have to make this the best I can make it. The pressure is on there. It's definitely on there. The Harvest card comes in. How does this play out? The Harvest card comes in. Whatever they want to do, I feel like it happens. It's almost, I feel like there's like an event or whatever it is. It happens. And it's more about, okay, when it happens, we do what we have to do. Okay, it does. Like, that's just it. I think we're just talking about like the event actually happening. They're not really saying during, how it goes during for some reason, but it's more about after the event happens. I feel like it worked out very well. Justice shows up for this person. I really think because they felt the pressure, I really think you helped them, and I don't know if you realize that. Like, they felt like a little bit under the gun, like, I have to perform, I have to, produce results. They felt a little under the gun about that, and a bit of pressure, but it served them. So if you're aware of that, I'm getting, don't change it. Just let them be. If they want to talk to you, talk to them, whatever, but don't go out of your way to lessen the pressure. They're making out well because of that pressure. They're getting justice. They're getting a really good outcome because of this. You're not doing anything to cause that pressure. It's just simply that you let it go forward, and you're just like, okay, let's do that. And they're like, you're okay with that? Oh, okay. Like, now it's time to put up or shut up. It's good. Works to their favor. Really good. Really good. Really good. I'm getting you like how this turns out after it's done. After it's done, I feel like you want to talk to it afterwards. And I think you want to really beef up all the things that went well and that you're really like happy for them and really maybe proud of them. Kind of like, that went really well. I'm really happy how that turned out. I think you did a really good job. You got the Knight of Swords with the Aphrodite's love spell. Like, a bit more sugar in the situation here. Sweeten it up. I feel like this could really benefit you down the road. There's a lot more things coming in that are going to come in really quickly in the next 3 months. I don't usually do that with general reads, but that's what I'm getting. Over the next 3 months, there's going to be a lot of things coming in quickly with this person. This might be a moment to where they feel like they're on your good side. They want to stay on your good side. So they might bend over backwards trying to accommodate things that you need to do. So you might get that extra heads up, or you might get a little extra helping hand, or they might actually tell somebody else, hey, the Capricorn's doing that. I know you're doing that too. You might want to go over there and work with the Capricorn so it goes better for both of you. This moment could really set you up for some extra success down the line. All you have to do is add a little bit of extra sugar and let them know, hey, I saw you do that. I think that worked out great. Good job. Something like that. And again, I think as it plays out over the next 3 months, pays off, plays out, whatever. I keep getting 3 months. I don't know why. It just keeps, it's there. Extra help not expected, extra information not expected, extra heads up not expected. Something they don't, it's stuff they don't have to do, but like they just feel like they're really doing well with you and they want to continue that energy, so that's why it keeps happening. You reciprocate that very easily though, so it might go on from beyond 3 months, but I'm just getting the more you reciprocate it too, you could extend that, just so you know. Alright, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.